Hello and welcome to a new series, Tower of God. Well, you may notice this is a rather experimental new series. Experimental in the sense that not only am I talking English, as well, should be obvious. I'm also going to try to narrate and read the text aloud instead of just commenting, as I do in my other series. So please be patient with me, or criticize me relentlessly. That's actually fine too. Everything that drives engagement is absolutely fine. What do I know about Tower of God? Pretty much nothing. I mean, it seems to be about climbing a tower that will fulfill your desires. And it's extremely popular, almost as popular as Omniscient Reader and Solo Leveling, of course. But very, very highly regarded. So I'm looking forward to getting into it. So nothing more to say about it, so let's just start. Oh, and one more thing. I am, of course, going to blur the video after it's been published, but I currently have still a rather severe backlog, so it may take a while. I hope Webtoon is patient with me on this one. And yeah, that's all. One more thing. If it is already blurred when you watch it, look into the description to find if and where there is another option to watch it unblurred. So, what do you desire? Money and wealth? I love her face here. Honor and pride? Authority and power? Revenge? Or something that transcends all these? Whatever you desire is here. Tower of God. Slave in utero. What a name. Tells us a story. A user? It's probably a wordplay that tells other story? Tells user story? Begins now. I wonder if any of these is our main character. If there is a main character, that is. But other than that, very promising start. The art looks a bit rough compared to Omniscient Reader, but well, that's not the only thing that matters. So, and of course, these are only small snippets. So let's just continue. Then episode 1. Finally walking towards the tower. Are they already in it? Walking behind her, running behind her, and grabbing her. Typical anime pose. More huffs, puffs. Where are you going? Going up the tower. Remember what I told you, Bam? 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 Bam. I calling her, no, him. I guessing this is the girl speaking. Remember what I told you, Bam? I can get to the other world, outer world, if I get to the top of the power. Okay, let's calm down and start over. As I'm saying, I am new to this whole narrating thing, so remember what I told you, Bam. I can get to the outer world if I can get to the top of the tower. I will see blue sky during the day and starlight at night. So they are imprisoned underground somehow. So I'm going up the tower. I'm sick of living in this dark world. I'm sorry, Bum. I'm sorry. Forget about me. Let me be born again. Flash. And so she disappears, or is dragged in by these white threads. No, no, Rachel. No, don't go, Rachel. Okay, maybe he is called Bam when it's supposed to be an English name. Please don't do this. Creek. No, don't go, Rachel. If you go, I'll follow you until I die. Thud. But it seems these white threads have taken her, and the door has closed. Don't go, Rachel, don't go, please. He's just lying there. Slowly, where am I? Lies in the dark. Light? Is the door opening again? Or is he already inside? My, it's been a while since there's been a visitor like you here. Who's there? Whoa, I won't hurt you. It's been a while since a visitor has opened the gate by himself. Welcome to the tower, young man. Is it a monster? Am I inside the tower? My name's Sadon. I'm the guardian of the first floor of the tower. What's your name, young man? My name's the 25th Bum. Bam? Ah, it is a Korean name. Knight and Chestnut. 25th Bum. It's the day I was born. What a difficult name to say. Well then, I will call you Bum, boy. Oh, that sounds tasty. Bum like... So, Mr. Bum, how did you end up here? Oh, I followed a girl here. Didn't a girl with blonde hair go past here? Oh, a girl with blonde hair. So you saw her. Do you know where she went? Well, that is... Please tell me. I need to find her. Zoom? All our answers are up there. That's all I can tell you. If you want to find your answer, and your girl, head up. Whether you're looking for wealth, immortality, absolute power, magical abilities, or mysteries, just head up. All the truth, glory, and happiness of the world are all up there. The tower is such a place. So this was his face in episode 0. But remember that it is a hard and painful journey to embark on, young man. I would take any risk just to see her. Excellent, I like resolve. Then let's do a test to see if you are qualified to go up the tower. A test? What test? In this tower, every time you go up a floor, there's a test to see whether you are qualified to go to the next floor. If you pass the test, you can proceed to the next floor. Tests are decided by the administrators and rulers of each floor. Of course, the difficulty varies depending on which floor you're on. In other words, if Mr. Bum wants to go up to the next floor, you need to pass my test. Look, this is the test of the first floor. Tap. Glow. Rumble. And a monster? No. The ball. What is the ball? And what is that huge monster? Oh. It is a monster. I should do separate voices for the characters in my narration or commentary. Maybe I try speaking really, really neutral when I'm commenting myself, maybe. I'm not sure. The ball is a simple test. The ball is that round, human-sized sphere. It's designed to pop when hit hard enough. Okay? To pass the test, the rules are simple. You need to go inside the bars and outrun or defeat that monster by popping that ball. Do that and you pass the test. And also illustrated. Could be that the monster is that thing over there. Correct, that's the monster. He is a white armored eel. He is a big fish that lives in a Shinzo flowing through the tower. Usually he has a very mild temperament, but this time of the year is his spawning season, and he hasn't eaten anything for a few months, so he's very aggressive at the moment. Are you afraid of him? Too bad. If you're afraid of that fish, how can you pass the test? How can you go on? If you're afraid, you'll never find the girl you're looking for. I can't see her again. A girl alone in this tower? It sure makes me worry. Maybe she's already been eaten by a hungry eel or been kidnapped by bad people. But, Mr. Bum, think calmly. I don't want that, Lance, to happen. It's almost impossible for you to pop that ball. Taking this test is suicidal. I want to see her. The eel is very fast and agile in this Shinzu, and you won't be fast enough to escape right now. You will end up as eel food. Rather than committing suicide, I think you should forget all this and move on with your life. As he swooshes past him. Welcome to the tower, Mr. Bum. So the test wasn't actually to pop the ball, but maybe if he tries it at all? Let's see. My lady, Lady Yuri. No, Lady Yuri, my lady. What are you trying to do on the first floor? Lady Yuri, would you please answer me? An irregular has stopped into the tower. Oh, that's her. An irregular has stopped into the tower. He has opened the gate himself. What? Are you sure? Yeah, someone really did open the door. If that's true, it's game-changing news. I can't believe an irregular is on the first floor. Of course, it's a big deal. It's a big event, even. But, my lady, he's now with head-on the first floor. Don't tell me you are going down to watch. In a few minutes, the test will begin. Why shouldn't I? What a big event. No way. Why would you want to watch that? Don't you think it will be fun? Not at all. It's dangerous. You coward. What if head-on finds out? Stop worrying, you baby. Here we are. I hope Head-on doesn't see us. Heaven, look over there. It's the new guy and Head-on. Oh, where? You really wanted to see too, huh? Well, since we are here... He doesn't look special at all. I thought he would be a monster like Urek. This is a bit disappointing. Hey Evan, what do you think of him as a guide? Do you think he has a secret power? Maybe he'll metamorphosis out of nowhere. He looks agile, but his body is small. And he doesn't look like a cross-species hybrid. I don't feel the usual strength that I felt from the previous irregulars. He's just an ordinary human. What? Really? Oh, I thought this was Harrigan. Don't all irregulars have a beam shooting out from behind their legs like Urek? What? Urek doesn't have something like that either. I do think something could shoot out, but not a beam. What a waste of time. I was expecting more. It is a bit weird though. The regulars till now have all been extremely strong, like Phantamnium or Urek. But it seems like that guy won't even qualify for the test. Well, I agree. It would be impossible for an ordinary guy like him to take the test. Look, it's the ball. Isn't it harsh to put the white steel eel? Something that strong is usually used on a test uh, above the 20th floor. Is it to make him give up? Hedon doesn't like it when irregulars arrive. So maybe he's trying to scare the boy to make him give up. Let's see. But anyways, whether he takes the test or not, there's no chance that boy will make it up into the inner tower. Even if he takes the test, he'll eventually die. Poor kid. Should we give him a hand? What? Why should we? For a little excitement. Irregulars have always brought chaos to the tower. You don't need any chaos. Irregulars are not welcomed here. I mean it. No, you shouldn't help him if the king finds out we're all dead. Dead, you know. Besides, he won't take the test anyway, so it doesn't matter. But look at him. He's running. What? Why is he running? Why are you running? Hey, having a beam shoot out from between the legs won't help. Is he taking the test? Is he nuts? I knew he wouldn't disappoint me. Now this is fun. Evan, I will be back soon. What? Tap. Let Yuri, don't. My lady, please. So she's jumping down, so they are up the tower already, or... Don't worry, Evan. She's lost her mind again. I'm worried I'm worried it will be off with my head. Not yours, my lady. Stop! Who's that? It's a giant foot? Okay. As she kicks him in the face and does a backflip. Oh, she's... Phew. Hey, new guy. You get a deathwish, huh? Got to say I love her outfit. It's sometimes somehow elegant and sporty at the same time. It's really nice. Hey, answer me. Who's this girl? Do you understand what I'm saying? What is she saying? Hey, head on. Don't tell me you didn't even give him a pocket yet. Oh, come to think of it, I forgot to give him one. You forgot? You're the oldest guardian in the tower, aren't you? I think it was on purpose. No way, I too makes mistakes sometimes. Hey, Evan, don't just stand here. Come down here. Oh, come on. Why is she calling me when head-on's standing right there? Hey, Evan, come down, quick. Damn, whatever. Evan! Zumpf. I knew you were a guide, Evan Adrock. Long time no see, Mr. Head-on. You still look very young and healthy. Cut the crap. Do you have extra pockets, don't you? Give one to this boy. Head-on didn't even give a pocket to the poor kid. Okay. So this is why you called me down here? Let's see, where are my extra pockets? Oh, here's one. For you, new guy. An A-grade pocket is too generous since you're new. But this is all I've got for now. Interesting how tiny he is. What's that marble? Is that for me? Brr. And it explodes. Pretty good, right? What was your first impression of the pocket? You can understand what I'm saying now, right? Huh? The language? Ah, that pocket is ranked way too high for you. Say thank you, kid. How is it? Do you understand what I'm saying now? I can understand the language now. Is it this marble? Is it because of this marble? Does the marble understand me? Allow me to understand you? Bingo, that's right. That's impossible. It's nothing to be surprised at. Let me introduce myself. I am Evan Edrock and an A rank guide and a ranker of the tower. That lady over there is Lady Yuri, also a ranker of the tower. What I gave you is what's called a pocket. It is essential when going up the tower. There are a lot of functions, but first of all, it translates every language of the tower to Maxethian. And one more thing, say invisible mode to the pocket. Invisible what? Ta-da! Oh, the marble disappeared. Don't panic, it's just invisible. Say visible mode and it will appear again. Oh, thank you. Yes, forget about her kicking you since she gave you an item. Hey, head on. Are you really going to go so far to force him out just because he is an irregular? You misunderstand, princess. I'm just... I'm carrying out the test legitimately. I would never try to just kick him out. Be reasonable, head on. The test suits flaws above 20. Princess Yuri, have you forgotten that he's an irregular? The irregulars who have entered the tower all had extraordinary powers. This is a test appropriate for an irregular, because they are special. Stare down. Sorry to interrupt. You keep saying that I'm an irregular. What is that? It's the name for those who opened the gate and entered the tower on their own. Irregulars aren't chosen to enter the tower. This tower is only meant for the chosen, but on rare occasions, irregulars like you who weren't chosen find their way in. Since ancient times, the irregulars have brought chaos and change. Because they have extraordinary strength, they are feared by others. But look, this one is different from all the other irregulars. What? Point. He's small, doesn't have any special abilities. Well, it does look like he'll grow handsome in the future, but... Even Evan, our A-rank guide here, admitted he's just an ordinary boy. He's like a baby next to the other irregulars. So what I mean is, Mr. Head-On, wouldn't it be fair to lower the test level? Princess, you really want him to go up the tower, don't you? Very well. Then I'll change the rules slightly. Oh, really? How about this? You lend him one of the weapons that you own. Lend him my weapon? Yes. Your weapons are only for high rankers. You lend him one, it will be a huge advantage for him. By the way, don't you have the Black March bestowed by the king? But Black March? Actually, lending weapons is against the rules, but if you say that you lend him the Black March, I'll allow it. The Black March is too... Do you think it's too much? So you want to send the boy up, but you don't want to lend something of yours to him? Bastard. You know what kind of weapon the Black March is. Well, if you say it's too much to spare for him, He will have to take the test with his bare hands. Fine. Evan is shocked. Hey, new boy. What's your name? I'm Bum. 25th Bum. Alright, Bum. Wanna go up the tower or give up? I I can't give up. I need to find someone. Find someone? Oh, you little player. Already dating someone? It's not like that. You might die. Uh, there's a high possibility that you will die before you find what you seek. Still wanna go? It doesn't matter. I'll go anyway. Well, okay. Arms inventory, visible mode. Swish. Take this. This is a Black March. What? I lend it to you for a while. Lady Yuri, you can't do that. How can you lend something like the Black March? You mustn't. Never. You'll be killed if the king finds out. It's okay. You shouldn't lend me such a precious thing. For my sake, take it. Didn't you want to go up no matter what? Then take this. He grabs it. The name of the weapon is Black March. It's a needle, a basic weapon of the tower. A needle is used to stab and pierce. The Black March is the greatest of the needles. It's one of the 13-month series that Ashul Edwaru created. It's like a half-living thing, so once you ignite it, it shows extreme power. Of course, even if you take this needle, there's little chance of you winning. The weapon's strength depends on the wielder, no matter how good it is. But if you still want to take this test, I will lend it to you, so try it. Lady, not the Black March. Please. Shut up, I do as you please. I please. Thump, thump. Thank you, Yuri. I promise to give this back. And he prepares to go in. Lady Yuri, why are you helping that boy by giving him the Black March? Perhaps you fell in love at first sight, but that's a crime, you know. Shut up, you idiot. Ouch. Lady, do you really think that irregulars will change the tower? I don't have time for idle fancies. I've just taken a liking to him. That's all. And he faces the giant eel. Yeah. Okay, I can't do monster noises. I won't try in the future. Scared, but he will absolutely try. To be continued. Let's see, how long is the video? These chapters are a bit longer than I expected. Let's do one more. Of course, all this narrating is a bit hard on my voice, so these videos will be a little bit shorter than usual, I think. In the darkness, she was my star. She taught me how to speak, told me about the outside world, taught me the warmth of humans, and gave me a reason to live. Since my birth, I had been trapped in darkness. I had never laid down under the night sky before, but when she joined my darkness, the sky above became a beautiful night sky. Back to the gigantic ear. Yeah, monster noise. You might die. I don't mind. Clench. For me, there's something worse than death. It's very determined. Hmm. First floor, head-ons floor. Third. He just needs to get past this thing and pop this ball. Although I agreed to let him go. There seems to be no chance he'll beat this test. Hey, Mr. A-Rank Guide. Got any good ideas how we can win? Honestly, the difference in strength is too deep. You can only hope for a miracle. Yeah, you think so too, huh? It's interesting that he seems to wear a military uniform of some sort. Actually, there is one way he can win. The only way that the boy can pass this test. At least this eel doesn't seem to be too aggressive in attacking him so far. Grr. There's an overwhelming difference in power between those two. Of course, the boy will avoid fighting the eel. He will try to escape from it and go directly to the ball to pop it. But that's impossible. In that high concentration of Shinsu, the eel is extremely fast. The boy can't escape from it inside the Shinsu. If he wants to win, he shouldn't try to escape. The only way to pass this test is to fight the eel instead. Of course, he can't fight the eel face to face. He could never beat the eel that way. For the hungry eel, the boy is not an enemy. It's just a little snack. As long as he doesn't resist, the eel will unhesitatingly swallow him whole. And that's his chance to strike. After eel defensively swallows the boy with poise and accuracy, the boy must stab the eel's tongue with the Black March. Other weapons might not work, but with the Black March, the boy can do considerable damage and knock out the eel for a while. And while the eel is in pain, he can run past the eel to the ball and pop it. If he can do that, he can pass the test and go on to the next level. But I can't reveal this path to the boy. Guys can only show paths to those who can walk the path. But this boy cannot walk the path, and so he will eventually fail. Well, actually, no one can do it. Only the insane could actually do something that crazy. That's why I didn't tell him, rather than letting him die with false hope. It's better for him to be saved by Lady Yuri after running for hours and realizing his limit. Now, run. Discover your limited weakness and give up your quest up the tower. That's the only way you can survive. Meanwhile, Bum just stands there. He's not running away. What's wrong with him? Why is he just standing there? What's he doing? Hey, new boy, what are you doing? What? Run away, get to the ball, you idiot. Why isn't he running away? What are you doing? Has he frozen in fear? Ah! Hey, new boy, run! No, it's not that. Are you nuts? Hey, you! He's trying to get inside the eel. Did he know the path to win? Is he able to walk that path? And he gets swallowed. He's been eaten? Gosh, has he gone mad? Damn, I have to get him out. As Evan grabs onto her. No, my lady, don't go. That's the answer. What? That is the answer. What? What kind of bullshit is that? How is getting eaten is the answer? That sounds wrong. Huh? That's not it. What's not it? Look there. He made it out? He stabbed it? From inside? Yes. See, his bum is getting spit out again. You must face the eel without struggling. That is the only way to pass the test. But in order to do that, needs enormous courage, determination, and judgment. That's what this test is about, right, Mr. Addon? That's a generous assessment. Haven't you? Why didn't you tell him about the path from the start? It doesn't really help, usually, most of the time. Even if they can think of the path, they can't follow through with it. Courage and determination aren't so easy to come by. Courage and bravery come from exhaustive training. But what he has is nothing like courage or bravery. The fear of losing the one he's looking for is swallowing his other fears. He's out of his mind, that boy. Ah, I thought that was her. Nothing happens. It didn't pop. What? What's wrong with it? Hey, head on. What's wrong with the ball? Why didn't it pop? Who knows? Who knows? Hey, are you nuts? A ball that doesn't pop from the Black March? Even I haven't seen one of those. Well, maybe it's really well made. Oh, yeah, and let me just go back to this moment. I like how his looks calm, looking at the giant eel, but also there's the gulp here. And when it actually comes towards him, he seems to lose his composure. Even looks kind of terrified in this one, but yeah, and is shaking from fear, shaking, can hardly hold his weapon. But yeah, I think Evan was completely right. Bam is just so much more afraid to lose the girl he's looking for that he could do it. Well, he could get behind the eel, but yeah, the ball seems to be especially cruel. Yeah, great. Hmm. Fascinating. So it's not just let's get back down here. So it's not just like a dungeon that you have to fight through. There are people coming up and down, and those rulers of their floors posing the tests. It looks pretty damn interesting. And while the art is quite a bit simpler and less detailed than Omniscient Reader, my last manhwa series, it doesn't look. It certainly doesn't look bad, and has its own style going for it. Yeah, I'm really curious how this will go on, and yes, since this is my first attempt at both an English language series and narrating and no, well, I hesitate to even call it doing voices because, well, as you probably noticed, my voices didn't really change that much. I think I have to work on this. But yeah, feel free what you liked or especially didn't like about this one. If I should try for more, try to voice them more, do stronger and more distinct voices, or if I should just read everything in a neutral voice. But then it will be kind of difficult to distinguish who who am I voicing at the moment. Oh dear, what am I trying here? But other than that, um, that's it for my first attempt. Let's call it that. Until next time.